Let's go.
Waited a while to it's time for more scary phone calls. I've waited a while to recover from the first video we did, then I went and found some more, and then I wondered why I did this to myself, because these are even more disturbing. My name is Danny Burke, and this is the top 10 most scary phone calls ever recorded, part 2. At number 10 now, we have the chimp attack. On February the 16th, 2009, police in Connecticut got a call from Sandra Herold. She had a 13-year-old pet chimp called Travis and had called police to beg for help. Travis was attacking one of her friends, a woman called Charlotte Nash. As you can see from this image, the chimp tore her face apart and left her for dead. The call you're about to hear may be disturbing.
Send the police!
What's the problem there?
The chimp killed my friend!
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
The police come! With a gun! With a gun! He ripped her face off!
Coming at number 9 now, we have the Rainbow Granny. This creepy voicemail was uploaded to YouTube by a girl called Chessie J. She said that the voicemail came from a man that referred to himself as Rainbow Granny. It's hard to make out everything he is saying in this clip, which might be a good thing because from what I can hear, it's very creepy.
Did you get my picture? You better call me, or I'm gonna keep calling you. Rainbow Granny loves you, baby. Have a good day and smile.
Coming at number 8 now, we have the calm murderer. In 2014, a 21-year-old man from Florida called Checkinson Sinclair called the police and calmly told them that he had just shot and killed his pregnant wife. If you can't even imagine how a person could say that calmly, then listen to this. His lack of emotion is more than chilling.
A murder has been committed.
Oh, a murder has been committed? By who?
By me, ma'am.
By you?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you murder?
I murdered my wife.
Alright, at number 7 now, we have the wrong number. This clip was uploaded to YouTube in 2010 and has since racked up 100,000 views. A man calls the number asking for someone called Kathy. If you were Kathy and you got this call, what would you do? I'd probably move country.
I've been watching you for a long time, and you are rich in love. You're a darling girl. You're a beautiful girl. I hope that husband of you tells you that plenty. Well, I sure love you and look forward to seeing you Sunday.
Alright, at number 6 now, guys, we have the rapist. This is a horrific call from the 80s in America where a woman called Karen called the police after an intruder broke into her home. Karen ran upstairs to the bedroom and locked herself in. As she talked to the police, she could hear the intruder getting closer, and you can hear the fear in her voice.
I've got the police on the phone! Why are you here? Why are you here? Why?
Karen?
Next up at number 5 now, we have the amputated leg. In 2010, a man called John got his leg cut off at a recycling plant in Florida. He was by himself, he was scared, he was bleeding out, and he thought he was going to die. This was his 911 call.
I'm at Stone, Orlando, which is on 7th Avenue. I just had my leg amputated by a bailiff. I need a 911 assistance immediately, please.
You just had your leg amputated by a bailiff?
Yes, ma'am. This is not a joke. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna bleed to death, I'm afraid.
Okay, where are you?
Thankfully, John survived, and he was the one that uploaded that clip you just heard to YouTube. What a brave guy. Moving on to number 4 now, we have one message, no repeat. In 2011, police in Florida got a call from a 78-year-old man who told them he had shot his 21-year-old wife dead. He gave no reason for it. He then said he would spare the baby's life if the neighbor came to collect it. The call is chilling, and then a neighbor's call is just tragic.
I just want to let you know that I killed my wife and that I have a baby in here. I called my neighbors to pick up the baby. Anybody who will pick up the baby is all right. After that, I will take my own life.
My neighbor just called and said that he just shot his wife and he's about to burn his house down.
Coming in at number 3 now, we have Jonathan Hoffman. On May 18, 2012, this teenager called the police to say that his grandmother had shot him 8 times after a dispute. He later died in hospital. The 75-year-old was sentenced to 20 to 40 years in prison. This was the call that police received from Jonathan.
My grandma shot me. Your grandma and grandpa shot you? My grandma. I'm gonna die.
Coming in at number 2 now, we have The Power of the Crystal. This call was uploaded to YouTube by a guy called Kevin K. He said it came from a private number and appeared as unknown on his phone. It sounded like 2 people talking, and it just gets weirder and weirder as it goes on.
Crystal, crystal shine in the light. Over there. I love you so much.
And finally at number 1 now, we have Don Spirit. In 2014, this Florida man had recently come out of prison for accidentally shooting his young son, killing him. Then, he called police one day to say that he had killed his daughter and 6 of his grandchildren, all 11 years old or younger. He called the police to tell them what he had done, and that when they arrived on the scene, he would then kill himself. He stayed true to his word.
I just shot my daughter and shot all my grandkids, and I'll be sitting on my step, and when you get here, I'm going to shoot myself.
Okay, how many people?
6 kids, 1 adult.
6 kids and 1 adult?
Yeah, one of them is a baby.
Alright guys, well that is all I have for you today on the whole.
Today I'm